Now, speaking of shows, I say this for last for a reason. How many of y'all watch Love and Love is Blind? Because I am in my feelings about this, y'all. All of this Love is Blind drama has been happening. Okay, and listen, spoiler alert, spoiler alert, spoiler alert. If you haven't watched, well, it don't even matter if you watched the last episode or not. If you haven't watched the last two episodes, because this happened the episode before last, okay. There's a man and a woman. It's a black couple, okay? Tyler and Ashley, okay? Everybody is so in love with Tyler and Ashley because it seems like Tyler is so sensitive. He's not afraid to cry. He treats her like a queen. You know, we always see the light skinned, long hair, girls, whatever, whatever. But we finally see a cute little chocolate girl get love, and the man is treating her like a queen. All this, and now he came to her with some bull crap, okay, and said that he had 3 kids. Now, let me back up because he also said that he donated his sperm to get the 3 kids. Okay, yeah, spoiler alert, spoiler alert. Okay, spoiler alert. It is what it is. He said he had donated his sperm to a couple that needed, that wanted a child, So he said he's not in the child's life, this, that, and the third. So now it's coming out. This ain't even got nothing to do with the show, y'all. This ain't even airing on the show. This is real life right now. Y'all know I like that stuff that don't happen on the show. So now he done lied to this lady. Okay. She thinks that he donated his sperm to a couple to get a child, and he has nothing to do with the child. Come to find out, he was in the child's life. He donated his sperm to a lesbian couple. Lesbian couple. Let me read the thing, child, because this is just, this is a mess. This is a mess. You said you would have left that day. I feel like they knew. They knew I was on this. Look. Because the people was telling me in my Discord, you need to look at this Tyler drama, child. This is Tyler right here. This is Tyler right here. Y'all remember him? That is Tyler. They said Tyler is probably the biggest villain on Love and Marriage. I mean, Love is Blind. And it's like, how can he be the biggest villain? What had happened? Right. It was the lies, the lies. He put it in the cup one time, but the next time he got 3 kids. So the first one was a test tube baby. In vitro. Okay. So he, it was a lesbian couple that he knew. He donated his sperm. But the second time, the 2 lesbians had broke up and he hooked up with the stud and got her pregnant. It is so messy. When I say messy, I mean mess. It is nothing wrong with having kids. I'm talking about he's trying to marry this woman on Love is Blind. He told her that he had kids or he donated his sperm and was not in the children's life. Now the mother of the children has come forward and exposed him and is telling everyone exactly what happened. Now Tyler and Ashley, y'all know they were, early favorites. They shared their vulnerabilities. They was crying in the pods. They had great chemistry. When they went on their little trip, they was getting along very well. And then it was a shocker, okay? This was I was just telling you, I'm reading right now. It said Tyler had children that he hadn't told Ashley about. He called them sperm babies, okay? Because he donated his sperm to a gay couple he was friends with so they could have children, or so he claims. Tyler assured Ashley that he didn't have a relationship with them and he wasn't even sure they knew what he looked like. Now, these are lies he told. Ashley was patient and calm throughout the conversation, but she was upset that he had disclosed this information sooner. Okay, like, before they got engaged. It would have been one thing if Tyler had just donated some sperm to a sperm bank in college or something and went on his merry way. But helping your friend start a family is a generous act, and you should share that with your spouse, right? Now, here's where the plot thickens. Bree Thomas, honey, Bree Thomas is the baby mama. Bree has posted a series of 5 confessional videos on Instagram explaining the situation. She said that Tyler was initially only supposed to be helping her and her ex-wife in conceiving their oldest son. But you know, he was not to assume a fatherly role. But when the couple broke up, Tyler stepped in to help Bree, the baby mama, okay, and asked if she would be okay with him being a father to the son because he didn't want him to be raised by a single mother like he was. Bree said, okay. Since she says, you know, they was friends and all that. Now here's where the plot thickens. Now, y'all know he got 3. That was the first one. There's 2 more. Bree said the next 2 were conceived naturally with Tyler. Oh, listen. Let's just listen to Bree, child. This is this is messy. Oh, this is so messy. I live. Oh, she got so many videos. Oh Lord, she got so many. This is part 1. Lord, let me look at part 1. Red shirt, part 1. Oh, she got the pictures of the kids and everything. She look like Brittany Griner. Okay, so that's Tyler right there. This is Bree. This is so messy. This is so messy. Oh, this is so messy. She's not going to marry you. Oh, she already married him. Spoiler alert. Spoiler alert. Spoiler alert. Y'all just saw it the other night. They already married. So that's why, look, this came out. Hold on. Let's listen to what Bree said.
So unfortunately, I think it's time that I come out and say my side of the story. I wrote some notes down that I'm going to read. One, because I'm nervous. Anyone who knows me knows that I'm a shy person. I am a private person. I do not like all of my business out in the world for everyone to see and know. But that is just the situation that we're in right now. Out of my control. But I feel like it's important in order for me to move on from this and to clear everything up, that I state the truth. So there was a time in which Tyler was one of my best friends. Even now, he's still the father of my 3 beautiful children. And considering that my intent here is not to bash Tyler, however, as a mother, I'm compelled to defend my babies and myself and attempt to protect them from a narrative that just must end. A narrative that is not only purely inaccurate, but unfair to my children and myself. So with that being said, here it is. So unfortunately, I think it's time that I come out and say my side of the story.
Okay, that's part 1. Let me see. She got 5 parts. Hold on.
Okay. In regards to our oldest child, Cairo, Tyler was initially only supposed to be helping me and my ex-wife. He was helping us conceive. It was understood that Tyler was not supposed to assume a father role in Kai's life, hence my ex-wife's name being on the birth certificate. Shortly prior to me giving birth to Cairo, my ex-wife left me and moved back to her home state of California. She flew back for Kai's birth, packed the rest of her things, and then moved back to California. My ex-wife and I.
You saying she came out being messy, but he was on the show and he said he didn't even know the kids. Like that's like if he's like in the household with the kids, he's like acting like a father to these kids, and then he goes on a show and ignores them and like says he doesn't have kids. Like, I mean, I would have came out too, child. Put him on blast, Brittany.
I originally planned and agreed to co-parent as best as we could across the country. But things were very, very rocky for us. Soon after, my ex-wife petitioned the court for full custody of Cairo. It was then that things started to shift. Tyler, as my best friend, was there for me, helping me through this extremely, extremely tough time in my life. And for that, I'll always be thankful for him, and I wouldn't change a thing. Suddenly, one day I received a text from Tyler, and he asked me if I would be okay with him being a father to Cairo, because he did not want Cairo to be raised by a single mother as he had. So we spoke about this. We had a deep discussion about what that would mean for him to be stepping up as a father to Cairo, and what it would look like as far as financial responsibility, helping out, being an active parent in his life, being present. And after much thought and consideration, I agreed to this proposition from Tyler. Since that moment when Cairo, Tyler has been considered to be and has acted as a father to Cairo.
Hold on. Let's go to part 3, child. She got 5 parts.
All right. So now as far as the twins, unlike Cairo, the twins were simply unplanned. If that needs to be spelled out for some people, Callie and Kamari are the results of natural, unplanned intercourse with absolutely no complexity surrounding parentage. They were conceived before Cairo turned 1, and
Ooh.
I fully admit, I have not always been the most comfortable with that truth, due to the fact that I've lived the majority of my life as a lesbian. Nonetheless, it is exactly that, the truth. Tyler was there with me the entire way, extremely supportive. We went to doctor's appointments together. We even were living together. He was there throughout my entire pregnancy, at the time of the delivery, and throughout my entire stay in the hospital after birth. He signed the birth certificates. He cut the umbilical cords. Yeah. His mom and sister came and visited me in the hospital, visited us in the hospital after the twins were born, etc. Again, there has never been any confusion or additional context surrounding the twins' origin. We left the hospital as parents of 3 children. Tyler and I, as I already said, we lived together for over a year in an attempt to give the kids a 2-parent household, with the understanding that we were still gonna be dating other people.
They had an open relationship.
Yeah.
Hold on, there's another one. She said they had an open relationship. They were gonna still be dating. He could still date girls, and she could still date girls too.
Yeah. So, as I already implied with that, I will say Tyler and I have never officially been together. We never truly dated. But we had these kids, and we were raising these kids together. We were co-parenting these children together. And we were legit, or I felt.
You say ex-fiance, she now his wife. I mean, unless something happened that we don't know about in the next episode, they married. Spoiler alert.
Like, we were best friends. I truly hate that I had to provide an explanation in hopes of defending myself and my children. I just could not continue to sit back and allow what was being said about me and the kids to continue on and just be lied on and just sit here. What's further upsetting is that Tyler was at my house the day before he left for this show. He came to see the kids. He came to say goodbye. I wished him luck. So this is why it's just very hard for me to understand what happened. The kids even sent him a video on his birthday last year while he was in the pods. wishing him a happy birthday. So in my head, there was a chance he was going to find love. I wished this for him. I just did not think that meant that he would neglect his children. After Tyler got back from Mexico, he reached out to me. He let me know he was alive. It wasn't until I began asking him like when he was going to see the kids that I started to notice something was off. I let him know that the kids missed him. I told him, I updated him on like their lives, but I could tell things were off. He kept giving excuses as to why he couldn't see them. And then one day I noticed that he deleted his Facebook, which is where all the pictures that he would post of the kids and him with the kids, that's where all the pictures were. And once I saw that he deleted his Facebook, I instantly knew what he was doing. And I was completely heartbroken for my children. I thought everything was okay between us. I never imagined or thought that he would attempt to disown our kids. We even discussed me and the kids possibly being at the wedding prior to him leaving, if he had made it that far. So it's honestly just all really surreal. I was and continue to be completely disappointed by all this, and how he was ignoring my requests for help with the children and like just seeing them. So I decided, and I continue to fight for all the back child support that he owes me. I filed for contempt of court, and that is ongoing. And also out of disappointment, I also filed to change the twins' last names so that they could all have the same last name.
Okay, we got another one. Hold on. Let me go back. This the last one. Oh, there go all the kids, child. Hold on.
I want to add, in fairness, I understand that there is an argument to suggest that despite him wanting and accepting the role as Kai's dad, that maybe he doesn't or shouldn't have any responsibility for Cairo. While I and the courts at this point disagree, I respect this argument. However, there's nothing and absolutely no context that exists that would suggest the same for the twins. With that, Tyler hasn't spoken to or seen the kids since September 30th of 2023. That was the day before he left for this show. And that's why I'm so beyond hurt and angry with him about all of this, because it just didn't have to be this way. It shouldn't be this way. I completely supported his decision to go on this show. I wanted him to find love. I wanted him to find happiness. I just didn't think that involved disowning his kids in any way. I can't wrap my head around why he felt the best way to do that would be to cut off the kids, then to make matters worse, lie on national television and say they're merely sperm babies and they don't know what he looks like. Yeah. That it all hurts. I understand this is for everyone's entertainment, but this is our real lives. And it sucks. It really sucks. But if the intent here was to protect me and the children, although I appreciate that, as their mother, I feel like the best way to do that would have been to maybe not speak about children at all on the show. My brain does not understand how going on the show on national television and denouncing them to sperm babies is protecting them. And with this, my heart is truly completely broken for my children and for myself. I lost my best friend. My children have been disowned and at this point disrespected by their father. I just pray every single day that they don't grow up and see any of this, and just ready for it all to be over and praying that at some point I start getting the financial support that I feel like we are owed.
Oh, child, this is nasty. You're right. This is oh. Let me go look at the. Let me go look at the Instagram. Lord, this is messy.
Who you see? Your mama. Say, mama. Mama.
Oh, oh, that's her. Okay. Okay, that's her. And all the babies. Okay, she got a lot of the kids on here. I don't need to. But yeah, you're right. Everybody was child, child. Oh, prayers up to the family, child. This is a mess. I hope she gets the closure and the acknowledgement and the child support and everything that she's seeking, because this is obviously awful to like hear the father of your children on a reality show literally like saying a story. Oh, I got 3 kids, but they don't know me. And he was living in the house. The second two was conceived naturally, and yeah, they had an arrangement, was best friends, and all of this stuff. Like, child, I can't wait to hear his side of the story. This is a mess. Let me know what y'all think.